We're in another sidebar situation now, which brings us in back law professor Jeff Lax and trial attorney Ann Bremner. Jeff, we're going to start with you. What do you think the integrity part of Amber Heard, how is that being judged right now with her answering these types of questions?
Yeah, I think this is the part, it seems like the beginning of the winding down of the testimony with Miss Heard. And I think what her lawyer is trying to do here is she's aware, just like my colleague referred to earlier, of the public disaster, the way people view the credibility of Miss Heard's testimony. And I think this is an opportunity here to show, hey, she's a good person. She didn't want a single penny from the settlement. She pledged it all to a children's charity and to the ACLU. Look, this is a good person who didn't want anything out of the marriage except for a good marriage, not a cent. So I think that's effective. And obviously there's going to be a lot of cross about, hey, you stopped paying. And that's why they're addressing that now.
All right, we're going to hear a lot. All right, they're having another sidebar now. So we bring in Jeff Lax and trial attorney Ann Bremner back to discuss. Guys, what has stuck out to you most? One of the things that has stuck out to me is Amber Heard insists that she was trying to protect Johnny Depp the whole time. And this whole thing, the op-ed, all of it was not about Johnny Depp. It was about her. Is that believable as she looks at the jury saying that? Jeff?
No, what you're seeing now happening is, I think, moving more firmly into her counterclaim, because now she's trying to show that everything he said, denying it, was false, which is a very weak claim, because she's saying that because his claims aren't, legitimate claims, now he's responsible for defamation. So I think that's a very weak claim. But of course, to your question, of course it involves Johnny Depp. And of course, just like her op-ed may not name him, and she was talking about how she's not responsible for the headlines, but of course she is. I mean, even if it's true, even if you take her at her word that she had no idea what the headlines were, she did share the articles on social media, and you do have to take responsibility for that. And I'm not getting to the issue of whether the op-ed was true or not. You know, her testimony will be decided by the jury, but she is responsible for all that stuff. And clearly, to answer your question, I'm sorry if I went about it in a roundabout way. Yes, she's calling out Johnny Depp specifically.
You hit the nail on the head there. Jeff, I want you to chime in on this. She seems a little bit over the top here. I mean, everything that she's saying, I'm protecting Johnny, I'm here for women. She seems like she's a martyr here, like that nothing she's doing is wrong. And Jeff, if you're the jury, I mean, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I think Ann hit on some fabulous points, and I think she is shooting way too high when she really shouldn't be doing all that extra work. As my colleague said, she should be hitting on the truth of her allegations and defending the allegations against her, and she's trying to do way more than that. But I think it's because of exactly what you were both just alluding to, which is she is very well aware of how this is playing in the public sphere, as no other trial I can remember since OJ, let's be honest. I mean, the public is chiming in on a daily basis, and we have social media now, which we didn't back then with OJ. So it's even more pervasive everywhere you look. So I think, to Ann's point, I couldn't agree more. I think she's trying to repair what she sees as her public image. And remember, the typical public opinion right now is going to mirror really what a typical jury looks like. In theory, and under our system, it's a jury of your peers. And she knows this jury is a jury of her peers, which might mirror what is out there in the public sphere. And she's trying to change that impression.
And so, Ann,